They told her girls like you don't leave home, and girls like you don't build empires. But she still dreamed of a life bigger than her world. Every decision was made for her: how to live, how to act, who to become. But every night, she escaped into another world, a world she was never allowed to touch. New York lights, busy streets, people chasing freedom without fear. And slowly, that dream stopped feeling like imagination. It started feeling like a destination. One night, everything broke at the dinner table. Enough with this abroad nonsense. Silence filled the room, and she realized her life was being decided without her. That night, she looked in the mirror for a long time and saw someone slowly disappearing. So she made a choice, not because she was ready, but because staying hurts more than leaving. One small bag, one passport, one impossible dream. She left home quietly, not knowing what would come next. The airport felt overwhelming. Lights, noise, fear, and a truth she couldn't escape anymore. There was no going back. Then the world changed. Cold, fast, lonely. America was nothing like she imagined. She worked long hours, cleaning tables, washing dishes, surviving. Every night she returned to a small empty room, too tired to cry, too lost to speak. Some nights, she sat in silence and asked herself, did I make a mistake? And one night, she broke completely. Not because life was hard, but because she felt alone. But pain doesn't just break people. Sometimes it rebuilds them, because in her silence, she realized something. Nobody was coming to save her. If she wanted a different life, she would have to build it herself. So instead of crying every night, she started learning every night. Marketing, business, branding, social media. While the world slept, she stayed awake. Months passed, and slowly, the lost girl became focused. One night, she saw a problem no one was solving, and an idea was born. At first, it was small, just her, in a tiny room, trying again and again. She failed many times, but every failure taught her something, and this time, she didn't quit. Then one morning, her phone vibrated, her first sale. She stared at the screen, silent. Then she smiled, because for the first time, it felt possible. Months later, it grew, hundreds, then thousands, and the same girl who once had nothing was now building something of her own. Then one evening, her phone rang. It was home. She paused, because some wounds never fully heal. She answered silently and heard the words she never expected. "We're proud of you." A tear fell, not from weakness, but from years of silence finally breaking. Because deep down, she never wanted fame. She just wanted to be understood. Looking at a city that once made her feel invisible, and now it reflected her back as someone else, stronger, calmer, unbreakable. Your life can fall apart. People can doubt you, ignore you, forget you. But if you keep learning, keep fighting, keep showing up, everything can change. Because rock bottom is not the end. Sometimes it's where your story begins.